Show for you to kickstart your work week into high gear. Starting with, if there's something weird and it doesn't look good, who are you going to call? No, not Ghostbusters. You're going to call Nerds on Call, because you don't have to be a nerd to own your tech gadgets like a boss. All you need is an insider to help share some secret tips and simple tricks to make your stuff work better. And luckily we have just that, our resident nerd, Ryan Eldridge. He's co-founder of the company Nerds on Call, and he's here to share some of his favorite life hacks. Ryan, thanks for being here.
Hey, you're welcome.
First of all, Nerds on Call.
Yes.
Great business idea.
Oh, thank you.
So we can call you 24/7?
Well, not 24/7, but we're open till 8 o'clock every night.
Okay.
We're open at 7 in the morning every morning. So most of the time when you need us, we're going to be there. And these are just some of the cool stuff we showcase on our blog. Just different little things you can do with your computers and different fun stuff you can do. And,
yes.
and a lot of people don't know some of the basics that we're going to show today. And these are kind of cool because we're going to play with Legos.
And, well, I love Legos. And they're simple, Ryan. That's what I like. We like simple.
Yeah, so let's start out with music, okay? So let's say you're at home and you're just kind of hanging out and you don't want to put your headphones in, but you don't like the little tinny speakers on your phone, and you're like, oh, I want to hear something with a little more noise. So here's kind of a cool thing. You can use a bowl or a cup, and see if I can get a cool song here.
I wish it was Ghostbusters. We should have thought ahead.
Any second here. Is it going to play? And then it's not going to work. There it goes.
There we go.
Okay, so we're listening to a cool song, and we're just kind of chilling with this.
Cruising.
But you put it inside the bowl, and it gets quite a bit louder. Of course, it's just one note. I didn't get a very good song. But anyway,
that's okay.
You can do this in your car when you're listening to music in your car and you don't have a headset to put in, and you just put it in your cup holder in your car, and it just amplifies that volume. So a bowl or a cup works great.
And why is that? It just
bounces the sound. All the speakers are at the bottom, and so we often are turning our phones like this, or we're cupping it like that. Well, the bowl or a cup works exactly the same way.
I do that in the car all the time. So that's one hack I actually knew.
Okay, so let's talk about Legos, because Legos are a lot of fun. I'll hold them up here so that we can see them. So the cool thing about Legos is you can do all kinds of different things with them. First of all, you can attach a Lego to a keychain and use it to store your keys, and just glue this next to your door.
Okay.
And so you can just store all your keys right there on the Legos. But a lot of people don't know this, is that their little hands also work great as holders for your cords. And so you can take one of these little guys and attach it to your desk or your nightside table and glue it down, and then they can hold your cords for you, so you don't have your cords hanging out all over the place.
You know, that's probably why they were made.
Yeah. Well, I think, unfortunately, Legos have been around a lot longer than our cords have, at least for our phones anyway. So that's kind of a cool thing with Legos. Here's another cool thing, and I got a big drawer to show you.
Oh, goodness.
All right,
we all have those.
So you have a drawer, and at my bedside table, I've got an alarm clock, I've got my phone, I've got cords all over the place, and I'm kicking them under the bed all the time, and it's just a mess. Well, here's the cool thing about a drawer like this, is you can just take a regular drawer, take your power strip that you're going to have on the side of your bed, and mount it to the back of your drawer, and have this cord come over the back.
Okay.
And there's, in almost every drawer, there's a little extra space there, so you can have your cord come out, and then all your cords and everything are stuffed inside the drawer rather than hanging out on the top of your nightside table.
So this comes out on the back?
Yeah, it just comes right out the back, and if you need to cut like a little notch hole right there in the end, it's very easy. Just hack through a little hole, and that'll go right there and lay nice and flat, and then all your stuff can stay in there, and you can just run your cords out to the top of your table without having them all over the place.
Easy life hack.
That's kind of cool.
And speaking of cords, every single time it seems like they get tangled up.
Yes, so here are headphones, and these, you stick them in your pocket, and you're trying to listen to them, and you pull them out in this big munchy mess.
Story of my life.
So the best way to do it is just take two fingers, take the two earbuds and put them on one side of the finger, and then you just wrap it like this, as fast as we can on air. And then once you slide it off your fingers, you just wrap that bundle, and you make a nice figure-8 bundle, and everything is nice and easy. And then you just kind of tuck it in there, and it goes right in your pocket, and it's not a mess, and it's very easy to undo.
And then undo it real fast.
Okay. Whoa.
So here we go. We want to listen to some music. Just tangle-free?
Tangle-free, right there. I'm ready to go.
Wow.
Is that cool? Without a big mess. Here's another cool thing about headphones, though, while we're talking about headphones, is the little up button where you can turn up the volume. If you plug that into your camera phone, you can take a picture.
You told me, so this makes a better selfie.
Yeah, it makes a better selfie. And also in low light photography, you know, you're shaking your camera a little bit. You're trying to take pictures of your kids at Christmas time or something. And you don't have a lot of light. And the camera, it shakes a little bit. If you get a little tripod like this or set it up against a cup or something, you can press the up button and it'll take a cool picture.
See, I had no idea. So the up button means it...
Yep, shutter release. Just like people use on the really expensive photos or cameras, you can do it right here.
That is such a cool life hack.
Yes. Here's another cool thing is when you're doing email, for example, we go, oh, put a 2, and then we write out our email, and sometimes we're in the middle of a draft, and then we accidentally press send or we press enter at the wrong time. And then we've sent this email to our boss that we didn't mean to go because we were like just venting a little bit. Well, the hack there is don't put anything in the to field. Just leave it blank until you're done with the email composition, and then you can add the people to your to field.
I like that.
Is that cool?
Better safe than sorry.
And here's the last one that I got. So the weakest part of any cord is right here where it connects to the main thing, and then we start wrapping it and it breaks, and we're like, oh, I got all these frayed cords that don't work. So you take a straw and you cut it in half, and then cut it down the middle, and you can slide it right onto these cords, and it'll protect that part of the cord when you wrap it.
Wow,
Isn't
Ryan,
that cool?
That is fascinating.
Yeah, that's a little
right.
Pinterest kick.
A little Pinterest. Did your wife show you that one?
She did. I thought it was super cool because I'm always looping an extra loop on my cord so that way that one part doesn't get hurt. And she goes, well, let's just put a straw in there.
I think
was like,
everyone
awesome.
can relate, though. Right here, it starts getting frayed.
Yeah.
And so now you just put your little kid straw right here.
Yeah.
Save you $40.
Yes, easily, yes.
That is wonderful. Well, these are just so cool, especially the Lego bit.
Yes.
I think that is precious. And hopefully our viewers will take some of these home. But don't go anywhere because Ryan's sticking around because we've got more excellent advice, including how to avoid the worst mistakes on social media. You don't want to miss that.
No, not at all.
We'll be right back.